Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of January 6th. If we haven't met, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards the life you want. If you have a question you want to ask the cards, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. And if you want to learn how to read the cards, you'll find information on my beginner's course below. I'll be doing 5-card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot with Dangling Jade, the Tarot de Marseille with Sunstone, and the Light Seers Tarot with Mahogany Obsidian. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one. And as always, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. Alright, Group 1, let's see what we have for you for this week. Let's test the pyramid placement. Don't panic at the devil. Okay. Oh yeah, I did allow for more room. This should be decent. Yeah, this works. All right. Beautiful. All right, I will see you right now. Group 1, this reading has very strong vibes of moving on from the bullshit that's been holding you back. And unfortunately, it's difficult for me to unpack that with much detail, given the fact that this is a collective reading. But when the only two reversed cards in the entire thing are an ace and a page, it's a vibe of difficulty out of the gate, or difficulty starting things off, or something like that. Now, the thing that leapt out to me right away, no pun intended, is that the Fool is jumping away from the reading, whereas everyone else is kind of facing the rest of the reading. And for some of you, this might involve cutting ties with someone. Maybe the bullshit that's been holding you back is a person that you've been taking seriously and are deciding, hey, wait, this motherfucker has no clue what the fuck they're talking about. I should stop paying attention to them and move on. And for some of you, that might even be an internalized voice from someone that has been telling you to not do the thing. And let's say you actually have cut ties with them, or at least they no longer hold direct influence over you, but they're still holding influence within you in the sense that you've internalized them. That might be the case for some of you. But again, with the workhorse of the tarot topping everything off, and with the devil here, there is definitely a vibe of moving on from something, and that can cause difficulties at the beginning. Maybe the beginning of whatever new endeavor for this week, or unearthing of the opportunity, is what reveals the shit that has been, holding you back. That can happen for some of you. But with the King of Cups upright at the bottom of the entire thing, underpinning the entire reading, it's giving very strong vibes of, I can handle this. This is my decision. I got this. And that's really inspiring, to the point where I don't have much to say. So I'm going to abruptly end the reading there. If you like this reading, please give this video a like. And you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your oracle card reading. I'll see you there. All right, Group 2, let's see what we have for you for this week. Okay. Oh, and the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, for those of you who are Rider-Waite Smith-brained, I'll tell you not to panic. And for those of you wondering why I worded it that way, the Marseille was in circulation for centuries before the Rider-Waite Smith deck was a thing. Has more of an oral tradition. Yeah, I was a bit overzealous setting up the whole cross, but this should do. Yeah, that'll do it. All right. I will see you right now. Group 2, this reading has a vibe of integrating different elements of knowledge and figuring out how to move forward with it. Obviously, with the priestess in the middle of everything. And I read the priestess in the Marseille deck much more intellectually than her high priestess counterpart. But yeah, I can't help but, I can't shake the feeling that with all the cards around the priestess here, I'm getting elements of a breakthrough because we have these two odd swords, the same element as this page here. And we also have, you know, the practicality of the Knight of Coins with the new perspective slash sedentary slash isolated nature of the Hangman here. All of this is giving the, oh shit, this is how to deal with this situation. And not necessarily moving forward from that. I'm seeing more setting yourself up to move forward from that, even though the only pips in the entire reading, including the bottom of the deck, are odd. They are in the swords. So that is why whatever concrete results that might boil down from this, and also there's the book smarts intellectualism of the high priestess being, well, the priestess being the middle card here, that is reinforcing that this is a breakthrough in the intellectual realm, that you're understanding. It's like science. It's like the scientist passing the baton off to the engineer who will you know, take the science and actually build something concrete with it. You know, the electrical engineer who takes the circuit diagrams or whatever and makes the first iPad out of it. Even though the first iPad might not result right away, this is looking like, you know, theory meets concreteness and the new perspective that comes with it. That's kind of what I've been soft reading this entire time. And again, it's looking like the final push that can make you understand like what has, well, potentially what has been at the heart of your difficulties, or it could be something else, but this penultimate sword here is what was reinforcing that. So yeah, if you have been mulling something over, I would be optimistic for this week. And if you haven't, then this might be the week where the final pin falls into place where you can, you know, kick off into a new gear. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. I'll see you there. All right, group 3. Let's see what we have for you for this week. Nice. With the 5 of Cups at the bottom, don't panic. Most of your reading is upright. The Hangman just looks upside down. Is this good? Something like that should do. Yeah, that's better. Anyway, that is as good as it's gonna get in the time I'm taking. All right, I'll see you right now. Group 3, I haven't fully integrated what this message is, but I've integrated enough to unpause and start talking. This is hold your horses. The Knight of Swords in the middle of this reading in reverse is a clear invitation to slow down in the context of all these other cards here. Because obviously the Hangman is, well, one of the meanings of this card, besides the illumination that comes with looking at things from a different perspective, is the stagnation. And when the only reversed cards in the reading proper are double Earth of the Page of Coins and double Air of the Knight of Swords, this is not real. Okay, this is having an opinion on how to put theory into practice that is much stronger than it should be, given what you know. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. The King of Coins here, a clear nod to thinking about the long-term implications, to make sure that you're thinking of the long-term practicality, the long-term, long-lasting nature of the thing that you want to build, with the star here inviting you to take a moment, take more time to recharge and replenish. And obviously, there is an aspect of disappointment that comes with being humbled. You know, some of you might actually try the thing and get smacked down hard, harder than you were expecting. And yeah, that can rattle one's cage for some of you. It's like when you, oh geez, I just got a flashback of you know, when you bring up astrology to skeptics and they launch into things about like the 13th sign and how the zodiac is all bullshit, or how, you know, precession of the equinoxes, or the really fundamental things that like anyone who looks up at the sky even 4,000 years ago would see as well. And yet the craft, let's call it, or the school of thought of astrology, you know, evolved into what it is anyway. It's looking like you're that skeptic and being smacked down by the astrologer saying, you really think that the 13th sign that was discovered wasn't visible like 4,000 years ago or whatever? That kind of thing. And yeah, it can be rattling. And what I would say is there's no shame in going back to the drawing board. Although, again, I'm putting a lot of emphasis on that interpretation, but I don't think that is core for a lot of you. I think that the most important aspect is the aspect of just slowing down and recharging and making sure that you think things through and that you think of the long-term implications, no matter what you would like to do now. The thing that you can do now might not necessarily be the best thing, and that is the one thing that is universal for everyone. So yeah, that's all I have. If you like this reading, please give this video a like, and if you don't want to watch me pick up your reading, you can use the timestamps below to jump ahead a couple seconds. All right, let's see what we have for the Oracle card portion. Let me use the viewfinder, a novel idea. The thing I use for the rest of the video. Is that good? Yeah, no, I'll raise it up a little like that. That'll do. Oh yeah, much better. All right, Group A, your card is Grace. This is I Ching hexagram number 22. And the keywords are adornment, bring out beauty, elegance, the outer as reflection of the inner, vanity, charisma, self-expression. All right, for some of you, this might be an invitation to follow your gut, but for others, it could be an invitation to take the results that you have now as an opportunity to reflect on the mindset that you've had up until this point. I think taking things with grace would be a resounding message for a lot of the people that I read for. Some of y'all are set up to have a great week. Some of y'all are set up to take lessons that appear hard on the surface, which is why I really wanted to emphasize both aspects of grace. Group B, your animal is Electric Eel Spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Well, after Group A, this is the second card in a row where there's a potential, you know, green light. For some of you, because there's one reading in particular that is exactly the opposite of this card. So I'm actually going to pause a moment to see how to integrate this for everyone. All right, the idea is have faith in your idea, but also have faith in, be humble enough to realize where you're at. You know, an idea is just that, an idea, and making it a reality is a process. So bring your ideas to life is a nod to take action. But given the tarot readings that I gave, for some of you, the action might not yield the results right away, but it's still not an excuse to not act. Group C, your card is Israfel, the angel of song. And let me stare at this card for a moment. This is really interesting because I've drawn this this card before, and for the Angelarium deck, I tend to really just read what's on the card. And the thing that strikes me here is how there's fire inside the angel's head, and the horn, you know, it's the angel of song. She's holding a horn, and the thing that is coming through to me here, yes, this is an invitation to sing loud and proud. However, the thing that I want to point out is I doubt that this horn actually spits fire. So whatever you're being invited to put out into the world, there is a transformation that you're being invited to make before you do it. So don't neglect that part either. Group D, your Egyptian god is Geb, with a message of prosperity. Honestly, I'm going to read this one at the surface level. This is an invitation to, for some of you, you might have to compare yourself to yourself last year. For some of you, it might be an invitation to focus on the opportunity. For some of you, it's an invitation that whatever problems and challenges that this week faces, throws your way, to face those challenges with the ever important question, now what? That is the magic reframe that lets you take problems and see the opportunity and prosperity that's on the other side of the opportunity that these problems throw at you. And that is a good note to end everything on. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give this video a like. I hope you have a great week. Take care. I'll see you soon.